welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, join the part of the family. Yay! So today I want us to talk about something that I have talked about before in my channel, but today I want to share with you like a different experience. Same topic, but a different experience. So in my channel before, we have talked about comparing yourself to different people, but by the time I was filming that video, the only type of comparison I have ever experienced by then is by like comparing myself to like, it's not even comparing myself, it's a comparison that is very physical. Or maybe you've seen something on the internet and you like, okay, let me get comfortable, let's get comfortable. You've seen something on the internet and you want to like you feel like, oh my god, that's the life I want to live. That's the comparison that I've experienced before. But every single time that I've been like, okay, that's the life I want to live, I've always like had that one point of view when it's like, I know I'm gonna get there, it's just not, I'm not there right now, but I know I'm gonna get there, brother. Now, today, it's the 6th month. January, February, March, April, May, June. It's June, yeah? It's June today. But May, if I catch you, if I catch you, bro, I'm gonna like, I am telling you guys, May was my toughest month, like so far. And I'm praying that we leave it there, because I am not trying to attract any type of negativity into my life. That's not me, baby. Wrong door. Please, not me, not me, not me, not me. I am not your strongest soldier. Find someone else. Like, I did my exams in May and they did not go well. I tried to book another exam, I did not find a slot. Like, things were not going the way I wanted. And in that moment, I was comparing myself to so many people. Like, you know, it's not even in a bad way or anything. It's just like I'm looking at my age mates, I'm thinking, well, they're probably working somewhere, they're in school somewhere. Some of them have degrees already. I don't know if degrees or whatever, but they've already graduated and stuff. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what do I have? What about me? What about me? I swear to God, May was the toughest month for me. But thankfully, my parents were there for me. I really had a very good support system around me. My mom, my sister, my boyfriend, everything. Amazing. Yes, I said that. No. Focus. Yeah. So in that time of my life, I was really I was so low. I was really experiencing like self-doubt. I wasn't very sure in who I am and what I want, and even my plans even gonna work. What's going on, like, universe? Well, like but then obviously they always say there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always gonna be light at the end of the tunnel, and that is what I want to share with you guys. Like, I don't want to share with you, okay, how I was like, what was going on in the moment, because I have discussed that in my videos. And you see, this is what I mean, guys. When I film this video, I'm not only filming for you guys, but I'm also filming for myself, for when I am experiencing those types of weakness, when I'm experiencing those times of like self-doubt, when I'm experiencing those times of feeling like, oh my god, everything is going to shit. I go back and watch those videos and I'm sitting here thinking, well, if she has not experienced everything that you have experienced now, because that's Bridget from, like, you know, your past life, but she was so confident that everything's gonna work out. What makes you think that things are not gonna work out for you, babe? Exactly. So let's get into what really helped me. So number one, a support system. Be it your family, be it your friend, be it your boyfriend, be it yourself, you need to form a support system. People who are going to remind you of your strength even when you don't feel as strong. People who are going to remind you of your wins even when you don't remember your wins. Because let me tell you, this year has been an amazing year for me. As much as it has been, you know, the power of the tongue, we're not going to say it, but it has been an amazing year. I have done so many things. I have checked so many things out of my bucket list that I never knew I was gonna do it. But at the same time, like, the universe has to be fair, okay? So in that moment, I was feeling, oh my God, I was just clouded with so many negativity that I couldn't open my eyes and look what was in front of me or what was happening around me. And the fact that I had a very good support system surrounding me, that helped, because they reminded me that, wait, you're crying about this now. What about this? What about this? What about this? What about that? And it's very, very good to like just have someone remind you of all the wins that you have, of all the times that you were strong, of all the time that you felt like you're the it girl. It's very, very good. So if that means surrounding yourself with people like you, people who are caring, people who are there for each other, surround yourself with them. If that means going back home, let's say you're in campus and you're a comrade and university is kicking your ass, campus is kicking your ass, go back home. Let someone take care of you for once. You know, like, stop trying to feel like you have to figure it all out by yourself, like you are alone in this. You are not, because trust you me, people who love you, people who you have surrounded yourself with that really care and genuinely are there for you, baby, anything that stresses you stresses them. It might not be as much as, you know, but it does stress them. And honestly speaking, sharing really makes it like, what do they say? What's that saying? A problem shared is a problem half solved. And I genuinely mean that. Like, when I say create a support system, even if it's with yourself, one of the things that really helped me in those moments is when I was being very honest with myself. I was letting myself know, okay, Bridget, we are feeling down, but it's okay. We know we are gonna get up. We're not ready to get up right now, but you know you're gonna get up at some point. So just feel it. I was being so kind to myself when I could have just been kicking myself down. But honestly, don't get me wrong, there are times where I was very much kicking myself down and I had to like have people pull me out of it and say, Bridget, what's going on? This is not you. What's going on? Anyway, so that's the first one. Second one, like finding time for yourself. Time to self. You have time for TikTok. You have time for Netflix. You have time for YouTube. You have time for your friends. Do you have time for you? Like, I think it's very good to have time where you just call yourself like a meeting and you ask yourself, hey, okay, so have I achieved what I want to achieve so far? And if not, what do I want to achieve? Okay, this is what I want to achieve. How am I gonna get there? Those moments are really important because it's like a reality check. You're calling yourself out of this bubble, out of this schoolwork, out of this work, out of this, you know, stressful situation, and just comfort. It doesn't even have to be stressful yet. This is why you need it to be regular. And at some point, I lost that. I used to be very good with checking in with myself, but at some point, with all this school shit, I forgot. I stopped. I focused so much on one thing that I forgot me. What did I want to do? Like, I could not even go out with my friends or go for lunch with my friends because I'm like, no, I have to study. No, I have to do this. I have to do that. Okay. Okay. And then? Exactly. So time to self. Make sure at least once a month or twice or even once a week, as frequently as possible, that you pull yourself a small meeting and ask yourself, okay, have I achieved what I want to achieve? Okay, let's say it's monthly. Let me give you a realistic scenario. This is the month, so this is the 6th month. I'm gonna call myself a meeting and ask myself, okay, so what have I achieved so far? Let's start with the positive. What have I achieved so far? I've achieved that, I've achieved this, okay, what have I not achieved? This, that. Okay, so how are we gonna get there? Okay, let's form a strategy so that it doesn't seem like a whole lot. You already have, like, you know, steps that you can follow, or you're not just saying, oh, I want to be a millionaire by tomorrow. Okay, but how? Because if you say I want to be a millionaire, it can seem like, oh my God, that's such an unbelievable dream. But if you figure out the how, Is it an unattainable dream? Is it? If you have already figured out the how, is it? No. And when you've already figured out the how, what you're checking now is the progress, not the 1 million. Now you're like, okay, so today I earned 200. Tomorrow I'll get 2,000. And when you actually get that 2,000, you're seeing the process. You're seeing the process rather than the goal. You're enjoying the process because you already know how. And that doesn't mean it has to always work out. You can try this how and that how fails. You can try this how and this how fails. But one how is gonna work out. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because I'm using a lot of hows. Hope you all are not confused. I mean, like, you can try one journey and that journey not end up not working, but that doesn't mean the dream has to change. No. Even a source of a river has many streams. So tunaambiago river iko na tributes. Tributes? Tree something. The river, the something trees. It has trees, right? You get what I'm saying. As much as there is one source, there has multiple ways on which you can get there. You know? Like, if you want to go to Nairobi, it's not only one way you're gonna go to Nairobi. You have several ways you can take and you are gonna get to Nairobi. That's what I mean. If you're getting what I'm saying. Yes. Next thing. So, a support system, time to yourself. Next, hobbies. This ties it into like time to yourself. Baby girl, get you some hobbies. Bridget, some hobbies. Let me tell you, at some point in my life, swimming was a great hobby of mine. Like, every single time I had some money, every single time I had some time, I would go for swimming. I don't do it as often anymore because I think I outgrew it at some point, but I still enjoy swimming. Don't get me wrong, but I also have other hobbies, be it painting, be it singing, be it going for walks, be it whatever, picnics. Get yourself hobbies. Get yourself something aside from this one thing that you're focusing on. Like I said, I lost myself at some point that I wouldn't even go out with friends. I wouldn't even plan. And I like planning to meet my friends. I like getting myself like pretty and things like that. I stopped at some point because of I am focusing on this. No, baby. Do it. Find time for those times. Because let me tell you, the worst feeling is feeling like you focused on something for so long and you've wasted your time when you could have been doing something else as well, and then it did not go as you planned. So even in this schoolwork, even in this work, I'm using schoolwork because that was what was going on in my life. Even with this work, even with this, what else? What other things have people stressed? I don't know, relationship, family, whatever. Find time to do your hobbies. Like, remove yourself from that situation so that even when you're coming out at the end of the tunnel and you're feeling, oh, okay, that was a lot, but at least I am out of this. You're not gonna be feeling like, oh my god, I should have gone for that lunch. I should have gone for that swimming. I should have gone for that cinema watching. I should have. Leave the I should have and just do it in the moment. Because trust you me, every single time I procrastinated something and said, okay, instead of going to get my nails done this week, I'm gonna go next week so that this week I can focus on studies because I have exams there. You don't know how bad it felt when I got like to the end of it and I was feeling like I lost so much time that I should have also been doing so many things. Mind you, when I say I lost so much time, I mean it in this way. I deprived myself of things that I enjoyed. I don't know why it felt like I was not allowed to be happy or I was not allowed to enjoy this moment. You should be studying. You should be focusing on this. Hey, trust you me. It's not supposed to be that hard. Life is never that serious. At the end of the day ends. So at the end of the day, everyone's gonna close their eyes and everyone's gonna die. That's it. Okay? So please live in the moment. And I'm saying that as a person who like I got into such a dark place. I am genuinely, if you know me, I am someone who is very positive. Like, Even when things are tough, I'm like, it's fine, everything's gonna work out. But in that moment, all I could see is everything going wrong. This is going wrong. This is going wrong. This is going wrong. And trust you me, when you're focusing on things that are going wrong, when you give your focus to the negative, that's the only thing you're gonna see. Imagine. There's not gonna be a point in time where we're gonna be like, oh, I'm so grateful for this. No, baby. Lie to yourself. As a matter of fact, point number 4, jidanganye. Lie to yourself. Lie to yourself. Wake up as if there's no problem. Because trust you me, before I got out of it, I was like waking up and writing how my day is amazing. It's not even lying to yourself. You're just speaking it into existence. Some call it lies. Some call it, I am calling it speaking it into existence. Because every single time you're hearing your parents, they're talking about this thing that's supposed to be happening that's also stressful. Your sister, these things are supposed to be happening. Your friend, these things that are supposed to be happening that is stressful. Wake up and decide, okay, today's gonna be a beautiful day. I feel amazing. I smell amazing. And that's it. You leave it at that. Probably you might not feel amazing, but because you used your tongue and manifested something positive into your life, baby, that day someone's gonna give you a lift for free. That day someone's gonna pay for something for you, and something's gonna just somehow happen and make you smile. That's it. Just a little smile. Point number 5, journal. Journal. And what do I mean by journaling? Okay, my journaling style is very specific. I don't like talking about negative things. But one thing that I enjoyed that I've never done before, this time that I was feeling the way I was feeling, I went to my journal and I just opened a certain book, a certain page. And gracefully, that page was about me getting flowers and how happy I was that specific day that I was reading about. And it really made me smile because it showed me as much as things are going however they're going, I have had great moments. So like that smile that it had on my face, it was really, really, really good because it really changed my night. Like I remember I was reading at around 6 p.m. and my evening really, really changed. Like even the way I was talking to people, even the way I was talking to my boyfriend, even the way I was talking to my mom, my parents, like I was happy again. Not because of anything that happened, because I just reminded myself, wait, a Bridget that's happy, a Bridget that received flowers, a Bridget that received chocolate, a Bridget that went shopping, a Bridget that took herself out on a date, was happy that day. And I was proud of myself because in that time, like I said, I was depriving myself of so many things, and it felt good to know that at some point I really did not care what was going on. I was just doing what made me happy, So like I said, I don't like journaling when I'm not great, and even when I'm journaling when I'm not great, I just say how I feel and then say how I want to feel, but I speak it in the present. So if this does not convince you to journal, baby, just try it. And the first time you're gonna write like not a lot. You're not even gonna find your way of journaling until you find a way that actually feels okay and feels like you, and then it's just gonna be your thing. I love it. I mean, I think that's all the tip I have for you guys. But with that being said, I'm very grateful for the community that I have right now. I remember there's a time in my life I was like, oh my God, I really wish I hit 200 subscribers. Now we're 200 subscribers and more. We're 250. I love it. Woo! I'm happy. I'm trying to be more consistent. I'll keep being and pushing and trying. Because I keep saying that and I don't do it. But this time I am gonna do it. I found a very new way of editing, so hopefully that goes well for me, and I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. But you guys, remember to take care of yourselves. Just take care of yourself, and your mental health, and also understand that when you're experiencing just a cloud of negative things going on, it's just a cloud, and the storm comes and it passes. The next day there's a sunshine. Just know it's gonna pass, because there's a lot to this month. Is mental maintenance. Mental mental something month, mental something month, mental checkup month, whatever, mental. Take care of your mental health. Because there's a lot of people killing themselves. The world is a very cruel place right now, with all the diseases, with everything going on, with like Congo, with Iran and all that. Just take care of your mental health. Like, you are gonna thank yourself. And you are worth so much more than beating yourself down. Figure out what are things that I'm strong at and then focus on that. Don't focus on other things that what people want you to become. What do you want to become? Focus on that. What are your strengths? Focus on that rather than focusing on your weakness. Trust you me, it feels so much better to be in an area or to be in a workspace or to be in a school space where you are actually enjoying what you are doing, rather than be in a workplace or an environment where you're not enjoying what you're doing, but there is like good outcomes, but you're not happy. You feel miserable, you feel tired. You have the money, but you're tired, you're miserable, you're sad. It's not worth it, baby. Like, money was never that serious. Well, money is serious, but trust you me, if you can turn your hobbies into a money making scheme, do it. If you can turn your skills that you enjoy into a money making scheme, just do it. Just find happiness in everything that you do. Anyway, that is all from you guys. I love you guys so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.